let's rock and roll. Okay, everybody. If you have a ring or a towel or a band, that would be good. Ball or pillow. And I recommend 2 or 3 pound weights. Probably 2 would be best. You can use water bottles if you don't have weights. And we're just going to start with a nice easy stretch. Ready? So first, just with your feet together, knees open, taking a hold of your ankles, and you're going to press the inside of your knees out to the outsides with the elbows. So you're going to lift the upper body and flat back forward, not curving forward, but lift, and flat, okay? Flat back. So press those knees away. You should feel all around the outsides of your glutes and hips. Take a big inhale, big exhale, coming forward. Slowly come up, extend the right leg straight out. If you have that band or the ring, you can hook it around your foot and then bend your elbows to pull yourself down and forward. Otherwise, just go ahead and grab your foot and pull down. Now you can let your head release all the way down. Feel the stretch underneath that straight leg. Take an inhale, exhale. Try to touch the top of your head to your toes. Take the opposite hand, so my left hand's going to go on the outside of my right leg, somewhere where I can reach comfortably. Go ahead and press into the leg, open the other side, so the right side is opening wide. Slide the shoulder blades down, open through the chest, and take the head up nice and long. Take a nice big inhale, big exhale. Good, come on back. Swivel yourself around towards the front, coming up and over towards that same straight leg. Take a big inhale, exhale. Reach a little bit further. Inhale, exhale. Try to open that whole top side towards the ceiling and reach a little bit more. Rotate down, grab your leg somewhere, and then pull backwards away from it, creating that curve. Big breath. Move your head and neck around a little bit. Try to release in there for a moment. Coming back up, and we'll go the other way. So now my right leg is bent, my left leg is straight. Nice big inhale. Exhale, coming all the way down as much as you can. Just try to let your head hang off of your body. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, coming a little bit more forward, a little bit more down. And then taking your right hand on the outside of your left leg or vice versa, whichever one you didn't do. Open the whole left side of the body, pushing into that bottom arm. Slide these shoulder blades down. Open through the chest, lengthen through the neck, and press. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Big breath here. And then slowly come all the way down. Rotate towards the center. Up and over towards that leg. Big inhale. Big exhale. Go a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Feel that whole right side. Rotate up a little bit. Breathe. And rotate down. Drop the head. Grab your leg somewhere. And then pull backwards, creating that scoop in the belly. You should feel all through here and all the way down. Come on back to the front, all the way up. So we're going to start with some hip lifting. So grab your ball or your pillow. Okay, we're going to place it right in between the knees. Slowly with your feet, just about the same width as your knees. So we don't want the feet to be together and the knees to be here. We want the feet and the knees to be in the same alignment. So making sure that your feet are in the right place. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, roll away. And once you get down there, we're going to slide the feet right underneath the knees. Ride these shoulder blades back. If you have some tension in the shoulders, like who doesn't have tension, right? Especially now in this crazy time, try to flip the palms up towards the ceiling, or maybe bring the arms wide to the sides on the floor, just to keep the upper body pretty much out of this. So inhaling to begin, make sure your legs are right, your feet are right underneath your knees. You're going to squeeze that ball, slowly tucking the pelvis under, so just the butt comes off, and then lower back, middle back, upper back, all the way at the top. You're going to bring the chin away from the chest, readjust the shoulders back a little bit, wherever you are. So again, your arms could be to the sides, your arms could be even up to the ceiling, except we don't want the shoulders to be protracted forward. So making sure the shoulders are wide if the arms are up. Otherwise, your arms are just down by your sides. Take a nice big inhale and just start pulsing up on the exhale every time we're squeezing the ball. Up and squeeze. Exhale, lift. Exhale, up and squeeze, and up and squeeze. Exhale. Exhale. Feel the abdominals pulling flat down, flat down. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Squeeze and lift. And 4, lift for 3. Exhale, 2. There's a fly in my face. Last 1. Take a nice big inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, come halfway down. So again, relax the upper body, cut it off. And then abs pulling in tight. Exhale, squeeze a little lift. Go a little higher, squeeze. Go the highest, squeeze. Come down almost all the way to the mat, but there's still a little bit of space. So to a hover. Exhale, up and squeeze, and up and squeeze, and up and squeeze, and drop. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift, and drop. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Squeeze and lift. Don't forget about the squeeze. Exhale, 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 and down. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift, and hover. Relax the neck and shoulders. 2, 3, and down. Exhale, up. Exhale, up. Exhale, up. Drop it down. Now go straight up and low. Exhale, high and low. Exhale. Relax the neck. Bring the chin away from the chest. Up and down. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. Pulses up. Exhale, exhale, lift and lift and lift. And 4, exhale, exhale. Last one, stay at the top. Go a little bit higher, squeeze a little bit tighter, and slowly bring the chest down to roll 1 vertebra at a time, all the way down. Bring that ball or your pillow out and extend one leg straight up. Flex that foot. This is the time where if you have a ring or a towel or a band, you place it around the ball of your foot, not your arch, not your heel, but the ball. And we're just going to go ahead and bring that back, just to stretch the glutes that we just worked. Big inhale, big exhale. If you want a little extra stretch, extend your bottom leg straight out. But we have to make sure that the hips are down. So if the bottom leg goes out and the hips went like this, and that bottom leg looks like this, no. Bend that knee. Okay, we need some support. As long as your hips are anchored right here is what we want. Pull your toes back. Push your heel up. Breathe here. Even though you're using your arms, try to relax the upper bodies. Now everybody extend that bottom leg and take this top leg. And you could do this with nothing too. If you don't have anything, take it just across and just let your arm give your leg a little bit of pressure. Make sure you're pulling your toes back and your heel reaches out. So this hip can come off a little, but not a whole lot. We don't want to go into a back, a whole twist of the spine. Okay, so just this leg. Big inhale, big exhale. You should feel all around the glute, maybe your IT band. If your arm is straight that you're using to stretch, you feel a little bit of a different spot as opposed to if your arm bends, this elbow, that's helping you stretch. Different places. This might get more to the hamstring. If you let it go over there, it might get more glute. Depends on where you're tight. And then bring it up. Take it with the opposite hand. So the same hand as foot. Bend the bottom leg out to the side. Hang on to that knee with the free hand. And take this stretching leg out to the outside. Now you'll feel your inner thigh stretch. Big breath. And then we'll come back up and switch. Taking your left ball of the foot. So this bottom knee can stay bent. If you want a little extra stretch, you've got some flexibility, you can extend that bottom leg straight, but flex this top foot. So you're pulling your toes back, pushing your heel up, and then go ahead and pull back on that leg. Take an inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. This last time, really pull your toes back and push your heel up. You'll get into the calf as well. Try not to lock this knee. We don't want to go straighten it, but don't lock it. Last time, stretch, and then release it forward and taking the opposite arm as leg. So this is my left leg, my right arm, and just take it gently across. Make sure you don't go all the way over into a spinal twist, but your hip is just gently pulling back and down towards the mat as the heel reaches out and the toes pull back towards you. Big breath here. Remember, this elbow can be bent, a little bit of a deeper stretch, and release it forward with a straight arm to get a little bit more into the glute. But again, it really depends on where you're most tight. Big inhale, big exhale. And take that leg up. Bend this bottom knee, take it out to the side, and then taking that stretching leg out to the outside. You could use this other hand just to support that. Press down into that knee a little bit. Big inhale here for the inner thigh stretch, so we don't want to be going all the way over. We want to keep this oblique engaged to keep this hip anchored on the mat. Now bringing that leg up. So now with a ring or a ball or whatever, pillow, you could put something in between the ankles. You don't have to, the legs can just be together. So the whole thing, it could be just like this. Nothing in between the knees, nothing in between the ankles. It's up to you. Taking the hands behind the head. Now, if you've got hip flexor issues, you can always bend the knees. I would say probably don't put anything in between the legs if you have any hip flexor issues, which is right here. So then in that case, I bend the knees, turn the legs out, and you can do all this kinds of stuff that we're about to do like that. Remember also, you can always do one leg at a time, okay? When we're doing just the legs, you can do just the legs, you can do just the upper body, whatever works for you. There's lots of options. So do what you can do, the best you can do it. Taking the fingertips gently behind the head, okay? We're not clasping the fingers, just gently behind the head. Elbows are nice and wide. We're gonna just keep these legs nice and parallel, so not toes turned out, toes pointed straight backwards behind you, if they're flexed. Exhale, squeeze that ring and pulse. Squeeze and pulse, squeeze and pulse, squeeze and pulse. Inhale down. So the knees could be bent. Exhale, squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift and down. Exhale, and down. Exhale, and down. Exhale, elbows out. 3, and down. Exhale 1, exhale 2, exhale 3. Make sure you're breathing. Up, exhale up, and down. Exhale, squeeze. Feel the inner thighs a little bit. Lower belly, upper belly. 3, and down. Last time. 2, 3. Stop right there. Keep the legs straight or bend the knees to tabletop. From here, or you can put your feet down. From here, you're going to rotate right, rotate left. Squeeze that, whatever you're squeezing, if you're squeezing anything. Exhale, exhale, rotate and rotate. Feel free to take whatever is in between the ankles out. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Watch out for this elbow crossing across the face. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. Stay to one side. Squeeze every time you pulse up and squeeze. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And 3, and 2. Other side. Exhale, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze, squeeze and pulse. Squeeze and pulse. 2. Relax. Come on down. Take whatever is in between the ankles out. Bring your feet down. Plop your knees open wide and take a break. Take one big breath. Feeling good so far? Me too. So now, you can go here, there's a modification, Okay, it could just be the right leg up and the left foot could be down. Or you can have both knees bent. They can be also turned out. Or you're going to have the legs as straight as possible. The right leg is closer to my head, right directly in front of my left. Okay, so that's what we're going for. Trying to keep that in there. Now it could be a ball in there, it could be the pillow in there, whatever you want to put. Anyway, your hands are behind your head. You're going to pull that rib cage down into the mat. So just make sure this is not what it is. I shouldn't see this whole hole. Okay, you're going to pull this rib cage down into the mat. Keep it in the mat the entire time you're doing this. Legs are either straight, bent, the left foot could be down. Exhale, you're going to rock it back and stop and down and stop. Exhale, rock, stop, down, and stop. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, squeeze that ring a little. Relax the neck and shoulders. And down. And rock. And down. And rock. Make sure that rib cage stays deep into the mat. 2 more. Rock. And down. Reach those legs as long as they can be. Stop right there and just pulse it back. Exhale. Slow and controlled. Not fast with momentum. Exhale. 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 Last one and relax. Switching feet. So again, you don't have to have both legs up. This one leg could be up. And you're just going to rock and lower and rock and lower. Make sure when you rock back though, if you're doing the one leg, you're actually scooping those hips up and under. Okay, so let's do the other leg. The left leg is closer to me now and the right leg is out away from me. Hands behind the head, rib cage down. I saw some videos that you guys sent me and lots of rib cages were off and I could see a hole through here. No. Okay, pull that rib cage, boom, right in the mat. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, rock, release, and down, release. So here is good, but it's here where you go away that the back wants to arch off, but you're not going to let it. Stop. Exhale. Exhale. Exhale, back. Inhale, exhale, front. Inhale, exhale, back. Remember, you could bend the knees. You could take out whatever's in your ankles. Just make sure your rib cage stays down in the mat. Rock and down. 2 more. Rock and down. Last one. And down. Stop at the top. Rock it back. Stop. Rock. Stop. Rock. Feel it coming from your belly. Exhale, back. And back. And 2. Last one, and relax. Put the ring to the side for a moment. Just grab your legs, hug your knees into your chest, maybe rock side to side. Maybe put your feet down, do a quick stretch for your spine. Crack, crack, crack. Ooh, that was a good one. Come on back. We're going to go for some circles. So lots of different options here. You could do one leg circles around, and you can do the other leg around 8 times each, both ways. Or you could bring your legs up, soften the knees, turn them out, and the circles could be really high. They don't have to be low anywhere, but I do want you, the most important part of that exercise is that this rib cage is pressing down into the mat. So the back of your rib cage needs to be down. Hands behind the head. You can do this with your head down or with your head up. If you're ever in your neck, keep the head down. Legs up, heels together, toes apart. We're going to start open, reach away, curl there, come all the way back with your legs. Open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, down. Exhale. Elbows wide. And exhale, reach. And down. Exhale. And down. Exhale. And down. Exhale, 2. and down. Last one, stay up or put your head down, tiny circles. Squeeze, exhale, squeeze. I want you to squeeze those inner thighs, squeeze. Elbows wide, 3, exhale, 2. Last one, bring the legs to parallel, one leg up, one leg down. You're going to slowly switch, pulse, pulse. Switch, pulse, pulse. Switch, pulse, pulse. If you want, you can add the upper body by twisting towards the top leg. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Exhale, exhale. Exhale, exhale. Last one, hug the knees. Come on down, rock side to side. Give yourself a quick break. We'll finish it up with the reverse circles. Taking the hands right back behind the head, just light fingertips, elbows wide. Bringing the legs straight up, heels together, toes apart. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, you're going to curl on the first move as the legs reach away from you and then open wide, coming right back down. Exhale, and around. Exhale, and around. Exhale. Exhale. Try to keep the lateral rotation going in the legs, so toes turned out to the sides. Reach, and up. Exhale. Don't go so low that your back arches off. Last one, stay up or come down, and tiny circles down. Exhale. 2, relax. Good. Bending the knees, where we were in the beginning, feet underneath the knees, relax the upper body again, loosen the neck, loosen the shoulders. So this is the same as in the beginning. Your hands the palms can flip up. They can go out to the side or up to the ceiling, as long as wherever you can keep the upper body as loose as possible. So your shoulders are nice and wide, your feet are underneath your knees, pretty close to your tush. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, lifting the hips a little. Make sure your legs aren't very far apart, only about a hand's width in between those legs. So the shoulders are wide, the chest is open, the abs are nice and engaged. We're going to bend the right knee in and up, lower, down, like a bicycle. In, up, and reach. Make sure this leg that we're working, that hip didn't just drop, boop, down, and down. In, up, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Relax the upper body, and reverse. Inhale, up, in, and reach. Up, in, exhale. 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 Take it up to the ceiling and pulse the hips up. Exhale, up. Exhale, up. And up. And 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good. Placing that foot back down. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Lift the hips into the little hover. I'm just watching this bug crawl on my ceiling right here. Gross. Bend that left leg tabletop. I'm infested. Bring the knee in, up, and reach. In, up, and reach. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Abs. Make sure the hips are nice and square, that the left hip didn't just dip down. Last one, and reverse. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Exhale. Make sure this knee isn't falling out to the side. Up, in, reach. Up, in, reach. Up, in, reach to the top, and pulse it 8. Exhale, up. Poke the ceiling with your toes. Up, 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 and relax. One little stretch. Try to bring the legs as close to you as possible, wherever they are. So it could be here. Wherever it is for you, you're going to get the stretch that you need. So just a nice big pull. Feel the stretch. Now, while you're here, wherever you are, try to pull your hips down to the mat and reach your heels up to the ceiling, pulling your toes back. Hug the knees, roll it up. Take your legs straight out, flex your feet. Again, pulling yourself down and forward. Turn your head each way, side to side. Get a little stretch through the neck. And then slowly stack the spine. We're going to go right into some rollbacks with or without weights, up to you. So I'm gonna take my weights here. We're gonna start seated tall here. So again, if you're ever feeling anything in your neck, tension in the neck, traps, anywhere like that, we don't want to use the weights or take the weights lower because that's just going to make you sore in a bad way. Okay, so lifting the upper body nice and tall, taking the arms out in front. We're going to start with the arms open wide to the sides, not behind you. Keep it in your periphery, so you should always be able to see your arms. Take a nice big inhale and exhale slowly back. Now watch out for this. Every time we roll back, the shoulders want to protract forward. So keeping the shoulder blades nice and wide on the back, especially in the roll back. Exhale. Soft elbows. Exhale. Lift the chest. Exhale, scoop. Lift the chest. So we're scooping back and lift. Exhale, scoop and lift. Exhale. So this could be done without weights, remember? Don't be a hero. Exhale. And up. Now stay back here. Bring it up, bring it down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Roll up, down, not too high. Roll up, down, and up. Exhale. Slide those shoulders back. Open the chest. Exhale. Up, down, and open. Exhale. Up, down, and open. Exhale. Up, down, and open. Place those down. I forgot to tell you, you guys can always bend the knees out to the sides if you're having any tight hip issues. Sorry. Just relax over for a second. Feel a little stretch. We're going to continue that with some rotation. So just take the right weight if you're using weights. Otherwise, you're just doing the same arm movement that we're doing. So the left one is there. You have the right weight. You're going to take the left arm out. Pull the right elbow back. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, you're rolling back, reaching your right arm, rotating towards the left, and then come right back up. Exhale, scoop away. So your arms eventually are parallel to each other. Down there. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Make sure the hips stay nice and anchored. And up. Exhale. So lower body doesn't really go anywhere. Inhale. Exhale. Stay there. Clasp your fingers. Straight up, straight down. Just the arms. And up. If you're having any back issues, just sit a little bit taller. Sit higher. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 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 4. And 3. And 2. Stay there. Arms in, out. In, out. In, out. Exhale. 8 more. Abs in tight. The knees can always bend. Exhale. Abs are tight. 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on back. Relax all the way over. Take a nice big inhale. Place that right one down. Taking the left one. Arm comes right in. Palm faces in. Taking the right arm out. Big inhale here. Ride these shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, rolling back and rotating. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And lift. Exhale. And lift. Exhale. So your knees can be bent straight up. The knees can be bent out to the sides. Exhale. And lift. Exhale. And lift. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Stay there. Clasp your fingers around the weights or just your arms with no weight. Exhale. Up and down. Up and down. Make sure you're not leaning away too much. Both butts are down. Both butt cheeks. And up. Exhale. 8, 7. Exhale. Up. Exhale. Up. Abs are tight. Scoop it in. Stop there. Pull it in. Out. In. Out. Exhale. 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 Shoulders back. 8 more here. 8. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So place those weights to the side somewhere. Just gonna give your arms a quick stretch. One arm comes across. Take your head over to where your hands are. Pull that shoulder down so you feel that stretch through your neck right there on that one side. You can move it around. Go slow. Other side. Head to the hands. Pull the shoulder down. Head over. And now we're going to take it into some side plank. Lots of options, lots of modifications, lots of things you can do here. So if you have any wrist issues, of course, you're always going to come to your forearm. If it's just too difficult, you're just going to bend your bottom knee. So here's the modification. You could be on your forearm with your bottom knee bent and your top leg straight. But be careful. We want to be on the outside of this leg. We don't want to be propped up on the knee, because then it's not a side plank, okay? We're just going to be working here then, but we want to work this right here, this bottom oblique. So right now I'm on my left arm, and I'll work my left oblique. Okay, so you can be here, both legs straight on your forearm. Okay, my top leg is back, making sure that the hips are nice and square. They don't go up to the ceiling, nice and square here. You can have that bottom knee bent, like I said before. You can take this top arm straight. Now, the elbow, when it's bent, is right underneath your shoulder. When it's straight, it's a little bit away from you. So, straight arm, straight legs, or bottom knee bent. But make sure you're on the outside of that leg. Okay, so pick your torture. Come on up. Give me a nice side plank. We're going to start just pulsing up. Exhale, up. Exhale, up and up. Keep the neck nice and long. You shouldn't be able to see your feet. Lift and lift. Look right at me. Exhale, up and up and up. This is 4. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Stop right there and hold it. And hold and breathe. Now go higher and higher and higher and down. Mermaid sit. So now your left leg is behind you and your right leg is in front, or whatever one you're doing. Up and over. So you're going away from the leg that's bent in the front of you. Feel the stretch. You can even go ahead and pull yourself. Rotate. And come back out. So now, whatever position you were just in, or if you want to try and make it a little easier, it's not going to be easy, or if you want to make it harder, go ahead and do that. You're going to come back to that plank. My hands are sweaty. Come back to that side plank. We're going to come down a bit, and I want you to give me 3 increments on the way up. Exhale, high, higher, highest. On the last one, make that bow and arrow. Come down. Exhale, hand to the ceiling, 2, hand overhead and down. Exhale. 2, 3, and down. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, and down. Exhale. 3, and down. Exhale. 2, 3, and down. And 1, 2, 3, and down. Last 1, 2, 3, and relax. Hang out for a moment. You can stretch over if you'd like. Up and over. Rotate, feel the stretch there. And then come back out, everybody to the forearm here. Elbow underneath, bend that bottom knee. Now you can keep your hip down, or you can do this whole leg exercise. It could be the top leg, big circles. Okay, you have a couple options here. This is going to be a little bit more difficult, but if you're going to be up on this arm here, we don't want this to be happening. Do you see this? It's not good. Lift it, okay? Like there's a little tiny person pushing up into you, underneath you, okay? So you're here. We're either going to be circling here, or you're going to come up on that bottom leg doing circles, or you can go ahead and just lie right all the way down, bend the bottom knee, and circle that top leg. If your upper body is just so tense that we can't get the other things to work. Okay, so pick your poison again. Here we go. Take it out. All right, just make sure that the abs stay nice and tight. The neck is nice and long. I don't want to see anything like this, even though I can't see you, but I'm going to trust you. Come all the way out. Now this hand can be up, it could be behind you, it could be in front of you if you need a little stability. Okay, so here you go. To the front and around. Exhale 7, exhale 6, exhale 5, abs tight. 3, 2, 1, reverse it, up and around. Exhale around, make sure you're not moving your hips too much. Up and around. Up and around, 2, and 1, and relax. Good. Come on up, swing your legs around. We'll go right to the other side. So here, we're going back to our full plank. We're going to first start pulsing up. So your arm is out there, your bottom knee can be bent. Make sure you're on the outside of the leg if that's the case. Wrist issues, come down to your forearm. Make sure it's right underneath you though. Get the most comfortable place you can get, considering we're doing an exercise. So taking the legs out, all the way up you go. Just start pulsing. Square off your hips. Exhale. Exhale. Stay at the top and breathe. Hold. Hold, keep breathing. 4, go higher. 3, go higher. 2, and down. Mermaid sit, up and over. You can rotate down and rotate open and all the way. So now, coming back to whatever position you want to do it in, you're going to go up a little higher. The highest, come down a little. So give me 3 increments. Inhale, drop. Exhale, up, and 2, and 3, and down. Exhale. Oh, bow and arrow, and down. Exhale. And down. Exhale. Keep breathing. Shoulders wide. Neck is long. Feel like I'm pulling your head right out of your body. So only we're that easy. And down. Exhale. 2, 3, and down. Exhale. 2, 3, and down. Up and over. Rotate. And come all the way back out. So now, you're either going to be lying all the way down on your arm with your bottom leg bent, doing our circles, or you're going to be up on your forearm, pulling the abs in, lifting from the underside, or you're going to go ahead up onto that bottom knee. So go ahead and choose your position, and you're going to go ahead and circle 8. Exhale 7. Exhale. Try not to move your body, just that leg. Exhale. Reverse. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, last one, and relax. Okay, just cross your legs. Take your hands behind your back. Clasp your fingers. Open the chest. Really open the chest, and you can even walk those fists backwards and push into them, creating like a kickstand. Open the chest. Take your head around and around the other way. I want to do a little back extension. Then we're going to stand for a little bit of leg work. Then we'll be done. On your belly. So on your belly here, actually, if you want, you can always add weights, but I have to say, the traps tend to get involved a little bit too much when we're lying on the belly, lying prone. Okay, so just be careful of that if you're going to add the weights. You can always shorten the range of motion before compromising the form. That's the rule. Okay, your legs are turned out, so the toes are pointing out to the sides a bit. You're pressing into your feet. When you're on your belly, you're not going to physically feel your belly coming up, but I want you to visualize like this is happening. Okay, it's not going to actually happen, but maybe a little. You never know. Basically, we're just trying to feel the belly button coming up into the back now. Just like when we're doing ab work and we're lying on the back, the belly wants to come down into the spine. So here, the weights you don't need yet. We're just gonna have the fingertips are near each other. Walk them a little bit forward. Pull these shoulders back. So the shoulders are way away from the ears. The neck is long, so bring the chin a little bit down. We want the neck to be a nice long extension of the back. We never want to break the line of the neck here or here. That's obviously what a lot of people tend to do, because maybe it's just a little bit easier that way. But anyway, you're going to extend your legs long, press into the tops of your feet or the insides of your feet. Your legs are about the width of what a mat would be. So keeping the shoulder blades nice and wide, take a nice big inhale. You're going to exhale, lift and down. It's small. Lift and down. Inhale to lift, exhale down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and down. What we're going for here is through your lats. I want you to feel here and down, and lift and down. Inhale and down. Inhale and down. Inhale and down. Make sure your feet aren't flying off the mat. Inhale, lift, exhale. Last one, and relax. Now, hand over hand, forehead stays on the hands. The elbows are wide, the shoulders are back. Your legs are gonna reach as long as they can out away from your hips, and lift those legs and pulse. 1, 2, 3, down. Exhale. Exhale. Now, as hard as it is to relax the upper body, keep trying. Lift, 2, 3. Pull those abs in like I'm trying to slip my hand under your belly button. And exhale, 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 inhale. Exhale, 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 inhale. Both legs. Try to release your shoulders. Feel your glutes down through your legs. You don't want to feel this all in your low back. Lift, 2, 3, down. Now lift the right leg up to the side, back, tap it down. Same leg, just the right, back and down. Lift it up to the side, back, down. Inhale, exhale, and down. Lift, side, back and down. Lift, side, back and down. Up to the side and down. Lift to the side, other leg, up to the side, back and down. Try to keep the hips square and down. Up to the side and down. Lift to the side and down. 4 more. Out, back, down. Up, side, back. You feel it right up through here. And down, lift, side, and relax. So from here, I'm going to just stretch my calves out for a second. If you want to add the weights, or at least try it, and it could be 1, 2 pound weights, those little water bottles do great. What you would be doing, your palms are facing each other, okay? Pulling the shoulder blades nice and wide, chin is down. You're going to press into your feet. What we're going to do is lift and only extend your arms to where you can feel your shoulders, not in your ears. So you're going to lift, reach, in and down. It can look like this. You can reach only a little. Whatever feels good, really. We don't want to feel this in the low back. You can always now, you can bend your knees and cross your ankles. It takes a little bit of pressure out of the low back, but really you should be just really trying to pull your abs in and up. So shoulders are wide, squeeze those lats. Right around here you're squeezing. We're going to inhale up, reach, in and down. Inhale, exhale, and down. Also, your arms can go wider to the sides if you can keep your shoulders back. And down. Lift, reach, and down. Abs in tight, and down. Inhale, exhale, and down. Inhale, exhale, and down. 2 more. And down. Keep those shoulders nice and wide. And down. Now from here, place one weight away. And you can either use one weight or just hand on hand, forehead on the hands. The exercise is going to look like this. Lifting up on the inhale, tapping one elbow at a time for rotation. 4 times, come to center, lift higher, come down. This is all your back. Try not to be feeling your low back. So if you're in your low back, you can go ahead and sit back on your heels, reach out, stretch it out, and you can do that stretch in between each of these exercises. You can skip this one altogether if you're way in your back, okay? Again, though, you can always bend the knees and cross the ankles. So the exercise, either hand on hand or one weight is here. We're going to pull these shoulders back, abs in tight, press into the feet, reach those legs out long, inhale up, exhale, tap, 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 center, higher, down, inhale up, tap, 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 center, higher, down, lift, tap, 2, 3, 4, center, higher, down, inhale up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and lift, down, inhale up, 1, 2, 3, 4, center, higher, down, pull those shoulders back, lift, tap, 2, 3, 4, center, higher, down, 2 more, up, tap, 2, 3, 4, center, higher, last one, up, tap, 2, 3, 4, center, higher, down. Now push back, sit back into the heels, open the knees, walk your hands over to one side. You feel a really nice stretch through your lats, which we just worked. Low back, hopefully you feel the stretch. Take a big breath. Really reach so you feel that stretch. And walk through center to the other side. We're getting through here. Here. Relax your head. Let's just do a quick stretch before we stand. You're going to step your right foot forward. Make sure your knee is over your heel, not past your toes. Drop your hips down, trying to keep the upper body as lifted as possible. Big breath. Might help if you're super tight. You can always come up here on your ball of your foot back here and just use a little bit more of your hands to support you. Otherwise, drop that hip. Taking the same arm as the back leg. So my left leg is back here. My left arm comes up and over to the right. Really reach. Feel your hips pulling down as this arm comes up and over. You can go a step further and reach backwards. And then slowly come down. Don't hurt yourself. Come all the way back. Flex this front foot. Drop the weight of your head. Take a deep breath. And then bring the front leg back, bring the back leg front. So again, you can extend that back leg and use your hands for more support, or drop that back leg and just get a little bit deeper in the front of the hip. Slide the shoulder blades down and back. Pull your hips down. Taking the same arm as back leg. So my right arm, my right leg is back. I'm going over to my left. Big reach over. You can even reach backwards. Come all the way down. Gently sit back. Flex that front foot. And drop all the way over. Let the weight of your head pull the upper body down. And slowly come all the way up. Onto both feet, drop the upper body, bend the knees, extend the legs, head down, hips up, and then soften the knees, engage the belly, and roll. Little shoulder circle, little arm circle. I can touch the ceiling. And all the way back. Clasp the fingers, open the upper body, take the head each way. So you can grab your weights again, and also you don't have to. But we're going to do a little bit of bar work without the bar, more center bar. So With or without weights, the legs are going to come wide to a wide stance. Okay, we're going to come straight down. Right away, make sure that your knees are mostly over your heels. You don't want them to be here. This is not what we want. So come all the way out, pretty wide. Okay, not too wide. Heels under knees. Ride these shoulders back. You can just place your hands right here. Your elbows will bend every time a little bit. Every time we pulse. Exhale, start pulsing. Stay as low as you can handle. You should never feel this in your knees. If you do, just come a little higher so you can pulse up here if you need to. That's fine, you'll still feel it. Exhale, exhale, pulse, 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 pulse. Exhale. Upper body is nice and lifted. Make sure your butt isn't sticking back. We don't want this. We want nice straight spine. Pull those abs in tight. 4, 3, 2, stay down. Come down a little bit farther. Pop your right heel up. Take the arms out if you're ready for it. Pulse at 8, exhale 7, exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch the heels, just the left. 4, 3, 2, switch it again, just the one. So one at a time. Other side. Should feel your quads about now. Maybe inner thighs. 3, 2, keep switching. Heel, heel, bounce every time. Exhale, pulse. Pulse, up and down, up and down. Little coordination. Sorry. 4, 3, 2, both heels come down. Stay down there. Ride these shoulders back. Pull the elbows back. Quick stretch. And exhale, reach. Exhale. Exhale, reach. So abs are tight. Chest is up. Shoulders wide. Exhale. Exhale. Come lower if you've got it. In your legs. Exhale. 3 and 2. Last one. Bring it in. Straighten the legs for a second. Face your palms out away from you. Ride these shoulder blades down. Squeeze through your lats to keep the shoulders anchored. Nice long neck. So from here, every time you come down, you're going to extend the arms to a hypo or diagonal. It could be wider if your shoulders can stay more relaxed. And then come right back up. Hands come back to the front of your shoulders. Exhale. And in. Exhale. And in. So you can go more forward. Make sure your shoulders stay like 5 inches away from your ears all the time. Exhale. Exhale. 4 more. Exhale 4. Exhale 3. Exhale 2. Last one and relax. Not really relax. Take your, well, this is my left, but it might be your right. Just realizing now. Bend one leg, just mirror me. Bend one leg. So taking the opposite hand, this hand is, so my left leg is here. My left hand is relaxed on that leg. My right arm is right here, coming down by my side. You can make this stance a little bit wider. And what we're doing is lateral flexion. Exhale over and in. If it's too much with the weight, just put the weight down. Exhale over, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, reach. Try to keep the body nice and open so we're not crunched into ourselves. Exhale, reach. Exhale, reach. 4 more. Exhale, 4. And in. Watch those shoulders. This shoulder wants to lift a lot. Don't let it. Last one. Come right back. Now rotate, reach across. Exhale. Exhale. You feeling this leg? Exhale. I hope you all think of me tomorrow. 2. Keep it here. Pulse that leg. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Shoulders down. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Stop right there. Arm pulses. 4, 3, 2, relax. Right to the other side. So bending the opposite side. This hand is resting on my leg. It'll bend a little bit every time we go over. This other arm is coming down by my side, and I'm gonna exhale. Lateral flexion. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, reach, inhale. Exhale, reach, inhale. Exhale. 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 Abs are nice and tight, shoulders anchored. This is 4 and 3. Keep the neck nice and long. Last one to rotate. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Make sure you're looking where you're going. You're looking that way into the front. Exhale. Look over that hand. Exhale. Exhale. 2. Last one. Stay. Pull that shoulder back. Pulse that leg. And pulse. And pulse. Exhale. Abs are still tight. Upper body nice and lifted. Stop there. Lift that. No, I didn't do that on the other side. Pulse the arm. Up. 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 Exhale. 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 Pulse that leg a couple more times. I didn't feel like we did enough. 4, 3, 2, relax. Come on back. Shake those legs out. You can release your weights. And we're going to go into some lunges. So you know you guys can always hold on to the back of a couch or the back of a chair if you need a little extra stability. But you're going to come down into that nice wide position. The arms could be on the hips, out to the sides, whatever you feel comfortable with. So what you're going to do here is either, if you're here with the hands on the hips, it's just going to be a rotation, coming as low as you can. Don't hurt yourself. Be careful. Okay? And out. So I'm coming up and down, up and down. But not all the way up. Just a little pop. So I'm never straightening my legs. That's not it. So come all the way down. If you want to use your arms, you can take this arm and come around and out and reach and out. Exhale. Got to just swivel that back leg in and out. Exhale. Out. Exhale. And out. Exhale. And out. Exhale. Stay. Pulse it down. Shoulders wide. Pulse. Pulse. Exhale. Exhale. Don't stop. Keep going. Exhale. 8, 7. Pull those abs in. Shoulders back. Neck is long and loose. Relax. Okay. Shake it out. It's hard for me too, I swear. Come all the way out. Coming down. Take a nice big inhale. Your hands could be on your hips. Okay? Or that arm is coming around with you. Exhale. And out. Exhale. And out. Exhale. And out. Exhale. Look there. Look there. Look there. Look there. 2. Stop there. Shoulders back. Pulse it. 2 counts of 8. Don't stop. 8 more. Exhale. Exhale. And 4, 3, 2. Relax. Woo! That was a good one. Go somewhere where you can find your quad stretch. Hold on to something. Bring this leg that you're stretching close to your other leg. Bend your supporting leg. Give it a good stretch straight back. So make sure your knee is pointing to the floor. Or wherever you want to do your quad stretch. Release it. Go for the other leg. Make sure your knees are together. Bend your supporting leg and pull backwards. Catch your breath. And then I just want to end with a little plank and a hip extension. So we're just going to do a nice, easy knee pull with a leg extension at the top. So a modification. The actual exercise looks like this. Okay, you can be on your knees. Same thing. In, reach back. Inhale. As long as you're shifting a little bit forward and a little bit back, that's really what I'm looking for. Some shoulder extension and flexion. We have hip extension and flexion. Lots of stuff going on. So ride the shoulders back. You can also come to your forearms. Same thing. In and reach. In and reach. Just make sure that you're set up in a way that you're not going too far past your arms. So come on out, wherever you're gonna be. We're gonna go 8 on one side, 8 on the other. Just so you know, there's a little up, down, up, down, up, down at the end of each one. So what it looks like, here we go, come with me. Pull that right knee in and reach it up, pull it in, reach up and in. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Pull the shoulders back, abs tight. This is 3, this is 2. Last one, stay back. Readjust yourself. Tap it down and up. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Exhale, drop your head. Last one, come down, quick stretch. Relax. Okay, this is it. We can do it. Come on back. Straight legs, nice solid plank, belly tight, neck is nice and long. Left knee comes in and up. Pull it in and up, in, and lift. Inhale, exhale. Last one, stay there, tap it down. 8, 7, 6, shoulders back. Last one, and come down. Woo! That was a good one. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I did. I hope you're not going too crazy right now. I know I am, but I love you all. And I miss you all.